Yes, this is Libra squad of Biafra watchdog ESN Anambra State Command. The men on ground got the information about where the Fulanis have camped in our bush, committing so much atrocities. The men on ground have to move for the operation. As you can see here, the camps have been raised. Fulanis have no place in Biafra land. Fulanis have no place in Biafra land. We warned you to leave Biafra land. If they fail to live in peace, we will show them how to live the other way around. And we owe no apology to that. Yes, as you can see, men on ground are ready. Fulanis have no place in our land. We must continue. If you are a Fulani and you are still in Biafra land, something is coming to meet you. You will have no hiding place in our land. Our bush is not meant for the Fulanis. Our bush are to be secured by the Eastern Security Network, and any Fulani in our bush is waiting to see what we can do. And that you must surely find. You must surely see. Yes, you can see how it is moving. This is their camp being raised. This is where they camped in our bush, raping our women, killing our people. Yes, we must continue. Fulani have no place in Southeast. Fulani have no place in Biafra land. We must continue. Yes, this is Libra squad of Biafra watchdog ESN Anambra State Command. The men on ground got the information about where the Fulanis have camped in our bush, committing so much atrocities.
Good evening, wonderful people, great Biafrans. I greet each and every one of you, wherever you might be listening, or you are going to watch this very program in the future. Today's date is the 19th day of October 2022. And this message is coming from Biafran watchdog, Libra squad. They asked me to bring this message to you because they have seen that Soludo and Nko always peddle lies against the liberation of Biafra, allowing or trying to tell the international community that Nigeria and Biafra are one. The videos that I'm going to show you is part of the work that they have done in Biafra land. In this video, you are going to see their process of investigation before they emerge. You are also going to hear what they say. But without wasting much of your time, let me start from the investigation process, because you know that the Fulani occupied our land using their cattle or their cow, which of course you know that the DOS, matter of fact, China Sanworu, he emphasized on the 23rd of February this year, 2022, when I personally called him to remind him of the promise that they made to Biafrans in terms of making sure that no cow, Fulani cow, will be parading in Biafra land, which he gave the assurance. But today, we understand that even in Long Panther, the one that we just made his position just a few days ago, the plan they have against our leader Mazen Namdekan and Biafrans at large, that they are going to march from Enugu State down to Long Panther. And that Long Panther is a place where these Fulanis are doing their business of cow. And I'm also using this opportunity to tell the Biafrans that that very place, that Long Panther, where the Fulanis are occupying, doing their cattle business there, it must go down. It must go down. But coming to the business of the day, let me show you the investigation of these cow ranches. No, I won't say ranches, but where they possess in Biafra land, that this Biafran watchdog Libra squad put an investigation and discovered over 2,000 cow. Over 2,000 cow in Biafra land, in Anambra state, which of course you know that just recently, Solude came out and said that the moving of cows and this and that is banned. All those things are just political statements. They don't mean it, because these people are working hand in hand with the Nigerian government to make sure that they suppress what we are doing. But what we are here to send a message to them and the international community that Nigeria and Biafrans are not one. And at the end of this very program, we're also going to bring out an official stand from the United Kingdom, which I would say technically that they are in support of Biafra. With the writer, what they wrote, which we are going to read it and you see it, that to say that you don't have any fear. For those of you who have abandoned the Biafra restoration to march on one Nigerian is obedient or whatever, this is the moment for you to come back and support the Eastern Security Network. You know what I'm saying now? My name is Tirmamaz Odinkeman Kendele Mwachineke, aka Afro Cronkite, presenting to you this very wonderful work of Biafra Libra Squad. What you are seeing or what you are watching right now is the investigation that they conducted before marching to make sure that there is no single Fulani cow in this place that you are going to see now. This video, nobody have seen it. You know what I'm saying now? Nobody have seen that video. Let's watch it together and see.
Na nakwa ndị a na-aba anyị.
N'ime ọhịa ndị a na-eji ebi. Anọdụza na taa na-alarụ ụlọ esi ebe ebe a drọp ụlọ ha. Ma akọpụta adasị ebe a.
Na.
Drọp ụlọ ha ihe amination wa.
N'ime agwụ onye eche ebe na menu.
Uza ka asị abụọ.
Akwasị eto ọzọ.
Ihe ọ bụla fọset gala ebe a na.
Nke bụ steeti nke nọ. Chika nna azụ gawa nke ga.
You can see, you can hear what he said. This one is faucet. At the time when they started making this very video, this very set now is faucet. More than 2,000 Fulani cow. And somebody will come and tell us that they are going to ban Fulani cow on 1st of April 2022. I never. That is why on the 23rd of February, I called China Sangoro to remind them 2 months before the time that they give that very mandate that there will be no single Fulani cow in Biafra land. 2 months. He gave assurance that they are going to stop Fulani cow. They cannot tell me that they don't know about this. Of course they know. You know what I'm saying now? Faucet is about to move right now. More than 2,000 cow. More than 2,000 cow. More than 2,000 cow. Now, see their work concerning this very Fulani cow that we are talking about. What's this one?
If in the house, as you can see, there I have again. I know HEADSMEN, Anambra branch, Libra squad.
Hear that? Anambra squad, Libra squad. This is watchdog, Biafran watchdog, Libra squad. So this getting credit go to them. And look another video of the cow.
Yes, this is Libra squad of Biafran watchdog HEADSMEN Anambra State Command. The men on ground got the information about where the Fulanis have camped in our bush, committing so much atrocities. The men on ground have to move for the operation. As you can see here, the camps have been raised. Fulanis have no place in Biafra land. Fulanis have no place in Biafra land. We warned you to leave Biafra land. If they fail to live in peace, we will show them how to live the other way around. And we owe no apology to that. Yes, as you can see, men on ground are ready. Fulanis have no place in our land. We must continue. If you are a Fulani and you are still in Biafra land, something is coming to meet you. You will have no hiding place in our land. Our bush is not meant for the Fulanis. Our bush are to be secured by the Eastern Security Network, and any Fulani in our bush is waiting to see what we can do. And that you must surely find. You must surely see. Yes, you can see how it is moving. This is their camp, being raised. This is where they camped in our bush, raping our women, killing our people. Yes, we must continue. Fulani have no place in Southeast. Fulani have no place in Biafra land. We must continue. Yes, this is Libra squad of Biafran Watchdog ESN Anambra State Command. The men on ground got the information about where the Fulanis have camped in our bush, committing so much atrocities.
The men on ground, Biafra, Watchdog, Libra squad, got the information where the Fulani are camping in our land. They have to mount an investigation to confirm. And this is the result. And I'm also going to use this opportunity to tell the Biafrans who are going to watch this very program later in the morning or tomorrow or in the future. If there is any such where you see that Fulanis are camping in our land, please, the number which I'm going to put on the screen later, do contact us so that we can make it public. And we're also using this message to send to Governor Chukwu Masoludo that according to your word, you say that you can kill ideology with guns and bullets. And this is the result. And also to tell you that if you are trying to make everything humanly possible to make the international community to believe that Biafran can be quenched or Biafran and Nigerians are one by covering all these beautiful works that our men are doing, then you have something else coming. Because going forward, according to what they told me, that they will be sending me their work so that I can be presenting to Biafrans. Also using this opportunity to tell the gallant men on ground that this is also a very good strategy for you to contact Mazo Dinkem and Gendele Mwachineke, to present your work to the world for you to have the credit. You know what I'm saying now? Have the credit and also use that to motivate our Biafrans here in diaspora, more especially those who are singing obedient to support the Eastern Security Network. Now, another work that they did, which with my own calculation or the way I see it, maybe it was this very place that I'm about to show you right now. Maybe this was where they did this very work and the Zoo Nigerian government got the information, which of course, the Fulani always have the telephone number of all the police or their generals around the Biafra land to call them. And they came, they had it one-on-one with them. And this very video that I'm about to show you right now, it went viral. It went viral, but I'm telling you the details where this very video came from, the people that did this very work. The credit go to the Biafran Watchdog Libra squad. Watch this very video. If you, as you are watching this very video, you can see behind there is a forest. Maybe they have finished doing their work on this issue of Fulani cow and about to go, then the Zoo Nigerian government think that they can be able to block them. But they gave them what they deserve. I don't know if you can hear it.
I tell you.
Na boy will go.
Nah, yeah, boys. I feel near boys.
I'm
even down in the women's view.
to come this kind of.
Why should you do that?
Boys, I don't go to cap before they come.
I swear.
I swear them.
I swear. Come on. We did check on. I swear. We did. The police, Pekasha, idiot. They have boy, behind the Really? How about going to a police station?
Watch another one.
Happening life in Unquale. Happening life in Unquale. They are shooting face to face. Happening life in Unquale. Unknown government. Happening life. Kalaka. Happening life. Pesi, and I'm about to go to self.
Now, on their statement, this is their statement. And I have to take my time to extract it and put it on a document so that we can be able to read it together and see what they have for the Biafrans. It's a message from the Biafran watchdog Libra squad. It said that just that they are not happy with the way Governor Soludo and the zoo government is silencing their work. You understand what I'm saying now? They are not happy the way Soludo and the zoo Nigerian government is silencing their work to make sure that the zoo military in uniform, the terrorists in the zoo Nigerian uniform are being dealt with. The way the Fulani cattle ranchers or railers in our forests have been dealt with. Given the international community that the Biafrans and Nigeria are one. If you remember this very quote came from the second in command of Ambazonia. This very quote from second in command of Ambazonia. They say, but in making a presentation, the international community will now know that Biafra and Nigeria are not one. We are looking forward. We are looking for in how to make our voice trend in ears of the British and co. I'm speaking of British and co. Like I say, there is a document that we are going to pull out here, technically, that the British are supporting Biafra. We are going to see it. And this is also going to motivate a lot of our people, those who are scared to make mention of Biafra. We are not terrorists. The whole world knows that. That is why I keep on saying that outside Nigeria, they don't recognize us as terrorists because they know that we are fighting for our rights. It's only in Nigeria that they are treating us because they don't want the Biafrans to go. You know what I'm saying now? They don't want the Biafrans to go. Now, it says, in appropriate time, we will be sending to you our work to trend. In that way, if Nigeria lies, meaning that if Soludo posts himself in Channels Television or BBC or AIT or whatever Nigerian Zoom media to lie against the work that our gallant men are doing on the ground, then that we are going to prove them wrong. An eye for an eye. You say this is recent work in inquiry against uniform terrorists. That was the video that we just watched right now. You know, so say now, this is the video that we just showed you right now. Now, I want to show you this very document I'm talking about concerning the support of the British. That technically they are supporting us. Technically they are supporting us, so you don't have anything to fear. Let me get it. Let me get that very document so that we can be able to see it. Look at it here. And this was on the 6th of May 2022. So IPOB not listed as terrorist group, says UK. IPOB is not recognized as a terrorist group in UK. The reason why I am pulling this very document is for those of you who are scared or afraid, thinking that Biafra is not going to come. We are in a new dimension as I'm speaking to you right now. A new dimension in a sense that we are doing everything humanly possible to make sure that we are not being intimidated. We are not being intimidated by anybody who's whatsoever, be it bank. Because there was also an explanation that we made some time ago. So many information, so many complaints that we are getting that the banks are allowing themselves to be used by the DSS, tracking our men, in a sense that all these fundraising that we are doing on monthly basis. So what they do is they always wait for us. And this complaint, First Bank, UBA, FCNB, Fidelity Bank, Access Bank, these are the ones that we have already. So they always wait for us. That whenever that we come, our men go to catch their money to take care of themselves and be able to buy some bullets and granite and whatsoever that can be able to defend themselves and our land. They wait for them, and we get a warning to all these banks that we don't want to have any complaint. We don't want to hear any complaint concerning this very issue. Because you cannot be in our land making tons of billions of naira, and yet our people cannot benefit from this very system. It cannot be allowed. It cannot. You understand now? So many accounts of the Biafrans have been frozen. Even the ones who are not family members. But one thing they have to understand is this. Every indigenous person in Biafra land is an IPOB. It doesn't matter if you are a registered IPOB or not. It does not matter. What matters is this. You are in our land. You are doing your business in our land. Our people are patronizing you. And so therefore, you must allow us also to benefit from that. Because as long as we are concerned, we are still in the contraption called Nigeria. Asking the Nigerian government to present us to march on a referendum for people to decide where they want to belong to. You know what I'm saying now? If it is the people of Ariwa, they choose where they want to be. If they want to belong in Nigeria, it is their choice. We Biafrans, if we want to belong, which of course, 99.9% want to break away from the zoo Nigeria. But they have to make a choice. That is what it's called democracy. If other 1% decide that they want to be in Nigeria, then they will go and live with the Fulanis in the north. So also the Oduduwas. Oduduwas also will determine where they want to belong to. This is our right. This is a God-given right to each and every one of us. If other people in Oduduwa decide they want to be in Nigeria, then they can also go to the north and live with the people that want to belong in the north. Because as long as we're concerned, the Northerners are the people who owns Nigeria. Are we now talking about Middle Belt? So these are the things that we are asking for. And that is the reason why the British government have come out to say that IPOB is not listed as a terrorist. Now, here the news in details. The British High Commission in Nigeria has clarified that the Indigenous People of Biafra is not a proscribed organization in the United Kingdom. The British government on report stating that IPOB was proscribed in the country, describing them as inaccurate reporting. Let me repeat that again. The British government on report stating that IPOB, the Indigenous People of Biafra, was proscribed in the United Kingdom, describing them as inaccurate. It is not correct. Lai Mohammed, it is not correct, he said. He said some media reports, note the Punch, had claimed the United Kingdom banned IPOB, the movement for actualization of sovereign state of Biafra, and other Biafran groups from participating in its asylum program. But in a statement by the British High Commission on Friday stated otherwise. The statement read, "We are aware of inaccurate report circulating in the media and online that the UK government has added the Indigenous People of Biafra IPOB to the UK list of terrorist group or organization banned under UK law. These reports are untrue. The Indigenous People of Biafra IPOB is not a proscribed organization in the UK. The inaccurate reporting relates to the 13th April 2022 publication by the UK government of a revised country policy and informed note CPIN on separatist group in Southeast Nigeria, including the Indigenous People of Biafra IPOB. CPINs provide countries of origin information, COI, and analysis of COI for use by the UK government decision makers handling particular type of protection and human rights claims. All asylum and human rights claims made in the UK are considered on their individual facts in accordance with our obligation under United Nations Refugee Convention and European Convention on Human Rights, taking into account relevant background country information and case law. The CPINO on separatist group in the Southeast, including the Indigenous People of Biafra, provides a general assessment of risk faced by individuals belonging to those groups. These assessments are based on an analysis of publicly available country information and obtained from a wide range of reliable sources, including media outlets, UK and other government, local, national, and international organizations, and non-government organizations. These CPIN also acknowledge that the Nigerian government has proscribed IPOB as a terrorist organization. You see what I'm talking about? It's only Nigeria. It is only Nigeria that recognized IPOB as a terrorist, which these have been challenged them on the court, and they don't want to bring it up. You also say now, the reason why I'm pulling this very document, for those of you who think that Biafra has no ground of achieving her project. You also say now, this is the very reason why. And for you to support our gallant men and women so that they can be able to do their job diligently. Don't be afraid. Now, the news continue. Some members of IPOB have reportedly used violence against the state and members of the public, and advised that that person who have committed human rights abuse must not be granted protection. End of news. You see, our people must not be afraid to embrace who they are. We must not. We must not. We must not. Now, going further on the Biafra watchdog Libra squad. Their further document or their further statement has to do with financial support. Financial support. Here, it says, in the case of financial support, we have tried all possible means to gain that from the autopilot who seems to have been working separately from the DOS. But after passing through several processes, nothing meaningful was done. We can't go to seek support from the DOS that sponsored the attack against us. They have a story to tell. They have a story to tell. Let me repeat this again. He said, in the case of financial support, we have tried all possible means. This very message right now, this very issue of financial support is going direct to Madam Azuka of Omwada and Simon Ekman. In the case of financial support, we have tried all possible means to gain that from the autopilot who seems to have been working separately from the DOS. But after passing through several processes, nothing meaningful was done. Nothing meaningful. There are a lot of explanation to do here, but I believe before this explanation comes to light, when he says that after passing through processes, nothing meaningful. Nothing meaningful. So there is a question mark here. Nothing meaningful. Is it that our people who are supposed to be supporting the gallant men, dipping their hands on their pocket, are not supporting the struggle? Nothing meaningful. You know what I'm saying now? Here it says that they cannot go back to DOS. They cannot go back to DOS. What did they say? We can't go back. We can't go to seek support from the DOS that sponsor the attack against us. There is a question mark here that sponsors attack against us. Now, the people that they sponsor attack against are the people that we just showed you their work, their investigation concerning the issue of cattle. You understand saying now? This is a big credit to them. Biafra Libra Squad, Biafra Watchdog Libra Squad. And they also, here, it says nothing meaningful. What is that? Nothing meaningful. So when this very message here say nothing meaningful, does it mean that they got something, but it was not up to what they are supposed to get? Meaning that, in my own translation here, that our people need to begin to wake up. If you want to be seeing such a positive outcome of the work that men on the ground are doing, because I'm using this opportunity to also tell our people on the ground that very soon, like I said, I'm going to put out a number here also to contact Amazon Kemma to present your work. You don't have anything, you don't have to fear anything. So in that way, our Biafrans all over the world can be able to see that where they are putting their money, that they are seeing the result. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying now, that they are seeing their result. I'm going to put a number here for men on the ground to contact Amazon Kemma to present their work to get their credit, and also our Biafrans in Biafra land to contact me to report of any sort of Fulani movement cattle in Biafra land. These are the 2 points that we're going to drop this very contact. They said that we survive by our own contributed efforts and by the help of the individuals who are lovers of freedom, meaning that there are Biafrans in Biafra land that are supporting them, and also through their own contributed efforts. You understand what I'm saying now? And the freedom and the individual who are lovers of freedom in Biafra land. So this is also a credit and a kind of a boostment to the individuals who are lovers of freedom supporting our men on the ground. In this case, Biafran watchdog Libra squad. It says, seeking financial support from autopilot was like a question and answer till the very moment our commander gave an order that we should stop. Our faith is in the return of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Our focus is the liberation of Biafra. End of quote. End of quote. And on this note, we are going to also bring to you, there was a video that was going viral, I think last week or last 2 weeks, when there was three girls. What they do is to go to Nkende Fulani, ejeba wejena aloto. Ka nwoli Igbo kwuo nka. Ka nwoli Igbo kwuo nka. Ụmụaka ịtọ, ụmụ nwaanyị ịtọ. Ofukas n'afọ ya bụ Chinecherem. Ọ dị 13 years. Nke ọzọ si n'afọ bụ Ifeọma. Ọ dị 14 years. Nke ọzọ si n'afọ bụ Jennifer. Ọ dị 15 years. And fe ịtọ Fabia hebulu onwe fa jebe na nke ndị Fulani. Ndị Fulani eje na ala foto. Ndị Fulani ọkwa ndị anụ na-achị nama. Ndị anụ a na-achụgharị. Na anyị achọrọ fa n'obodo anyị. Unu ebulu onwe unu. Nne unu na nnụ ezinụlọ unu ka ozi anwa na-agalụ. Ka unu mee gịnị? Unu na-etinye anya ebe ụmụ unu na-aga. Mụrịsị ụmụ unu ndị nwanyị. Ụmụ ndị nwanyị. Ọ bụ na m ji vidio anwa kịta anụnwa nkara ime gịnị egosi this video. Ọ bụ na nji this very video kịta anụnwa mụ egosi this very video now. But let me get this very, because I also prepared it. In a year, baby, also no Chinecherem all the 13 years and the former all the 14 years. Now Jennifer Doka 15 years. Fayeto habia hejekulo Fulani. Ejebe ha na ala foto. Osina afa nde Fulani anwa. Osina na nka anwa oso Mula and the expert. Mula and the expert. So Kaiwolun Kano we making our parents also Biafra land. Our Biafra land. So that Kagene Kuchefa Dinya, Kuchefa Megane, Kuchefa Dinya. And on this note, we are going to bring this very message to the end. And like I said, oh, I forgot something. Okay, let me put the number. But meanwhile, let us be watching the investigation of the Biafran Libra squad before they march to decimate these Fulani cattle. So this is the number that you are going to call, +49-162-8891-513. Use this opportunity to call in Chineke to present your work, and also for us to present it to Biafrans all over the world so that they can have this an boostment in their immune system to support what we are doing. Also, Biafrans all over Biafra land to also contact us, that whenever you see a place where there is a Fulani cow, always contact us so that we can be able to make the location known to our men on the ground. You know what I'm saying now? So that when they go and march and then bring us both the evidence of their work, if they have opportunity to do the evidence, or to march directly and get us the video so that we can be able to present to you so that you can know that your work is yielding fruit. I still remember as Odinkeman Kendelin Wachineke, aka Afro-Concrete, the second disciple of Onyendu Mazinandekano. Shalom.